Alright, some of you might have noticed, my regular viewers, that I've slowed down a lot recently in my video upload cycle, my frequency. I'm going to explain why as I go through Nekazar and see what I'm going to take out for his incoming dark deal and put in his Xander's Lounge. That's going to be an easy change. I'm just going to take out the crumbling necropolis. So why have I slowed down? Well, one of the main reasons is I'm uploading now in 1080p from 720. And what that's done is it's doubled the upload time. It's doubled the combined time it takes me to record the video is the same. But if I need to splice it together, so splice it together in Clipchamp, and then what I need to do is transfer it, the collated video, the single video that's been spliced together, download that to my PC. And then from there I have to upload it to YouTube. And that combined time has doubled just by going to 1080. I think the quality is worth it, but what happens is, since I can only record after hours, only record after work pretty much, so we're talking about 5 o'clock and then about an hour to record the video, prep time, recording time, everything else, actually recording the video, editing, and then upload. So by the time I'm uploading, it's about 8 or 9 o'clock. And this is if I don't have family responsibilities interfering in me getting started right after work, which is quite often the case. So if the video is still running, still uploading, after 9 o'clock, then I have to cancel it because the computer's in the bedroom. It makes a bit of noise, has flashing lights, pisses off my wife, and she can't sleep because of it, so I have to shut down. If I shut down, I'm not uploading. And YouTube, unless the feature to do so is something I just don't know about, when I shut off the upload, and the next day it won't pick up where it left off. The next day I have to start the upload all over again. So what I do is I record the video, splice it together, and then the next day I'll upload it. So that's one factor. Another factor is I feel like I'm kind of running out of things to say. Probably because I've been running so fast, doing so many videos, especially that period of time when I was between contracts and I was uploading sometimes twice a day in 720p, which is faster. I just haven't been feeling as inspired as I have been. That'll come back. That always comes back. It goes in cycles. It ebbs and flows. But it does interfere with my motivation. And then there's the frustration that, so I'm chasing 500 subscribers. Once I get to 500, then I can start monetizing the videos, start using it as a source of revenue. The problem is, 2 days ago, for example, I was up to $4.99. I thought, yeah, I'm going to get to 500 in a couple of days. This is fantastic. And then went back to $4.96. And it keeps doing that. So I know YouTube automatically unsubscribes people for sometimes. I've heard Moxman complain about it. I know the political channels, it hits them a lot. People get unsubscribed from the political channels all the fucking time. Because YouTube wants to lessen their impact, lessen their reach when they're talking about things that YouTube doesn't like the Israeli genocide on Gaza, the SMO in Ukraine, and the Russian view. And it doesn't matter what side you take on Russia-Ukraine. You need to listen to both sides to get a clear picture. Some of you might know what side I lean towards. The chain of events that I see as true, which is 2014, the U.S. ran a coup in Ukraine. Donbass split off, said they don't want any part of the American hand-picked government. And for people that don't believe it, well, in a leaked phone call, the United States Undersecretary of State for Newland said who the next prime minister is going to be, Yatsenyuk, in a phone call to the American ambassador. So the U.S. picked that government, and Donbass didn't like it, and they said, yeah, we're out of here. So Kiev started a terrorist operation to punish them and bring them back into the fold. And Russia supported them with special forces, military support, aid. And for 8 long years, Donbass suffered under this until Kiev lined up troops, heavy weaponry, all sorts of material on the contact line, and was going to push into Donbass and settle the matter once and for all. And that's when Russia invaded, because they didn't want to see a massacre on the border. That's what I believe. Now, there are people that believe otherwise. People believe that the Ukrainian coup was actually a revolution of freedom and democracy, sponsored by the United States, which has never done such a thing before. Not truly. So, but I need to consider what they say to get a clear picture, to understand why they're saying this, where are they coming from, what their arguments are. Maybe I'll take out the soul talisman when I get the dark depths. But anyway, I veered pretty far off course. Like I was saying, the political channels, they they get banned a lot. People lose their subscriptions. So there's that. So those 3 factors have kind of made me slow down for now. I'll pick up again. I just need to get inspired again. Plus, it's summer now. The weather's pretty nice. I'd rather spend time with my daughter, go outside a lot of days than look at cards, even though I love looking at cards. The truth is, whenever I pick up a deck, whenever I start doing this, it comes back. I love this game. I love these cards. And another factor, another reason why I'm having trouble picking up subscribers is I don't talk about new cards, because they piss me off now. Duskborn on, it's just too much. They're coming too fast, too furious. Too many sets, too many price increases, too much power creep. I want to get off the train, and I've convinced the lads I play with that we're getting off the train, so we did. There are some objections, and there's going to be some allowances. For example, Cube really wants to build a Sonic the Hedgehog deck. I said, okay, but you know about our deal. And he said, yeah, but I want it. So, okay. So he's going to build that. We'll play it. We'll try it. Give it a go. The new Dragon Storm of Tarkir, that set, it has a card that would be perfect. Oh, it's beautiful for Ikashitiki Sirakondo, because it changes it so combat damage from your creatures acts on toughness rather than power, which is something the deck wants. But because I've made this deal, and I'm going to stick with it this time, I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to chase that card. And since I don't talk about new cards, that limits the reach of my audience, because people want to see the new stuff. Now, if there's changes in the game, for example, I am firmly convinced that Tolarian Academy is going to be unbanned at some point. A lot of people say, that's insane. They'll never do that. 1, it's reserve list. 2, it's just too damn powerful. Well, yes, it is reserve list, so they can't monetize it. But what they can do is capitalize on the excitement. If they reprint Tolarian Academy, or if they unban, not reprint, if they unban Tolarian Academy, the interwebs are going to be full of people talking about it, which brings attention to the game. People are like, what the hell are these guys talking about? So it'll bring back, maybe bring back some players that have lapsed because of excitement, cause a lot of attention to be put onto the game, put on the format, and it'd be kind of interesting if they have Tolarian Academy in an environment where your car can now be your commander, which is another thing I think is stupid. Who's your commander? This 57 Chevy over here. The car? Yeah. That's your commander? He commands your army? Yeah. I'm just the wizard in charge of everything. Is somebody sitting in the driver's seat? Somebody telling? No. We listen to the car. When it's angry, it beeps at us. Normally just flashes its lights in Morse code and we follow its commands. Dude, that's pretty stupid. Well, who's your commander? this ancient human wizard lich here, this zombie wizard, that's our commander. Oh wow, you guys have a cool commander. Yeah, you just have a fucking car. So anyway, that's the explanation. That's why it slowed down. Probably pick back up. It's going to be this way for a while. One, at the end of July, I'm going to be taking holidays, so I'll be incommunicado. I'll be in France. I won't be, well, mostly in France. Kind of in and out. Enjoying the summer in Prague. So I probably won't make any videos the last half of July, so I'll pick up again in August. But until then, next week, I've got some ideas. I'll put some things out for you lads. I don't want to leave you hanging.